Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 5. We are learning Unit 3. Its title is We All Are Equal. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. So, my dear students, today we are going to learn use of question words. Before this, we have already learned question words and their use. I hope you remember this lecture. If not, you may watch it again for your English grade 3 by this QR code. So, let's learn further to respond to and ask more WH questions and locate specific information in a calendar and class timetable. So our focus will be calendar for this SLO. So we will learn these SLOs today. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Ar-Rahman, verse 13. So which of the favors of your Rabb would you deny? Yes, my dear students. Because this is a beautiful verse. It's a strong reminder for us that there are so many favors, there are so many blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala around us, everywhere, even within ourselves, that we cannot deny it. That's why Allah is giving this challenge. Which of the favors you will deny? None of your favor. Ya Allah, we will not deny any of your favor. Rather, we are thankful for all the blessings. Alhamdulillah. Right? Now, my dear children, look at this question. There is a question mark, and before that, there is a question word. So, we use question words to make a question. How we select a question word, we have already learned. We will learn it again today. So, before starting, you just tell me what is a question and what do you know about question words? How many question words you have learned? Just recall it, pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher, and then come back. Yes, my dear students. So a question basically refers to a statement, sentence, which asks about something. So whenever we ask, inquire about something, it becomes a question. And to make it a question, there are different ways. One of them is using question words, right? Sometimes a question can be formed without using a question word. That's a different thing, right? So our focus today is use of question words to make a question. So these are the question words. What, who, where, when, why, which, how many, how much. These are the question words we can use, and there are more, but we will remain with these question words we use. Now, these are the question words mentioned. How you will select which question word I should use to make this question? So let's find out their uses. You can use what as a question word, means you can start your question statement by using what if you want to ask about something. If you want to know about something, you will use what. Like, what is this? Like you are pointing to what is this? What is this? Because you are asking about something, that's why you have used what. And what are you doing? Right? The manner, the way, what are you doing? So this is how we ask about something. The next is who. You can use this question word who when you are asking about someone, means you are asking about a person. Who is in the room? Means who is the person? There is someone in the room. Who is that person? So you are asking about someone. You are asking about a person. That's why you will start your statement with who. Who is your brother? There are many boys. Who is your brother? Okay. All right. Where? You will use this question word where when you are inquiring about a place, this is how we use it. Where is your school? Means tell me the place. Where is your school? So because it's somewhere, it's a place, that's why you will use question word where. Where is the shopping mall? You want to know about the place of shopping mall. That's why you will use word where. Okay. When? We will use this word, question word when, if you want to ask about, inquire about the time. When is your birthday? Means tell me your date of birth. When is your birthday? And when do you go to school? Tell me the time. When do you go to school? By what time you go to your school? So this is how we use when. Which? This word we use for choice, means there are more than one things and you want to inquire about that choice. Which one is your bag? There are many bags. Which one is yours? Okay. And which shade of blue color do you like? There are many shades of blue. So blue is your favorite, but which shade do you like? Is it royal blue, sky blue, navy blue, and many? Okay. So which we use when we want to ask about their choices. So we want to ask about the choices. Okay. Why we use when we ask about the reason. What is the reason behind it? Okay. So why are you sad? What is the reason? Why are you sad? Okay. Why were you knocking at the door? So whenever we want to ask about a reason, we'll use question word why. All right. How? We use how when we want to ask about manners or quantity. How do you go to school? Okay, so what is the manner? How do you go to school? How many students are present today? And how much milk is in the jug? Right? So beta, basically this is for manner. And for quantity, we use how many for countables and how much for uncountable. We have learned about countable and uncountable nouns, remember? So if it is countable, we'll use how many. And if it is uncountable, we'll use how much, right? Okay. Let's recall it further for countable. How many we use for countable nouns, and countable we know the noun which we can count on in numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. That is countable, which we can count in numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 in this form. Okay. So how many children? Now children we can count, so it's countable. That's why if we want to about the number of children, we'll use how many children are playing in the park. And how many books do you have? What is the number of books? Because books is also countable. How many books do you have? The other is how much we use for uncountable, and we know uncountable noun means which we cannot count in numbers 1, 2, 3, which we cannot count. Its examples are water, milk, sugar, rice. We cannot count them. So that's why they are uncountable. And if you want to know the quantity of uncountable, you will use how much. How much water or milk do you drink? Or how much sugar do you need? So because this is uncountable, that's why you will use how much. Are you clear? Okay, so we are going to practice it through an activity. What the activity is, here is a calendar given to you in your book. You can take the same, or teacher, you can take the current month calendar as well. And here are the questions. Now beta, what you will do, first you will look at the question word. So it is what it is referring to. Then you will answer it according to this calendar, right? So this is very interesting activity. You can take 1 month or the calendar of your choice. So pause the video, enjoy this activity, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job. Now you will interview your classmate about his or her visit to a garden, okay, or any other place. We have learned WH questions and their use. You will use all the WH questions and interview your class value. Pause the video, enjoy this activity, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. Now it's time for your homework. You will write 10 sentences, means 10 questions using question words in your notebook. And here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice the question words. That's here. So what we have learned today? Today we learned about question words, and we learned to use these words according to the questions. So we achieved our SLO to respond to, because we interview each other, so we responded to as well, and ask more WH questions. And we also learned to locate specific information in a calendar. Class timetable we'll do some other time. Okay, so we did calendar today. Are we done with it? Yes. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you, and Allah Hafiz.